Season's greetings from me, TC, and cameraman Andy Davis for the traditional Boxing Day fixture here at the Headingley Stadium. Trinity and the Rhinos will be playing for the Wetherby Whaler Festive Challenge, the trophy that Trinity skipper Matty Ashurst lifted last year following a 38 points to 20 victory. It's Trinity coach Darryl Powell's first competitive match in charge at Trinity, and a number of debutants wearing the red, white and blue for the first time. There are 5 in the starting lineup, there are 5 on the bench. Max Jowett is at fullback, the three-quarter line of Romain Franco, Ian Thornley the debutant, Ollie Pratt and Lachlan Walmsley, another debutant on the left wing. Half backs Liam Hood at standoff half and Miles Lawford, his first game at scrum half. In the pack, Josh Bowden, Tommy Doyle on debut, Anu for Tony, Josh Griffin, Matty Ashurst and Matthew Koza from Featherstone on debut at loose forward. Remembering those that we lost during 2023. Always a very poignant moment, that. The last post. On the bench for Trinity, Caleb Uela, Joe Law, Jack Croft, Toby Boothroyd, Harvey Smith and 3 academy lads, Dom Sinfield, Keynes, Stavely Carr and Thomas Delaney. The Rhinos have Lachlan Miller, the Australian at fullback, Darrell Alford, Jack Smith, Lewis Roberts and Ash Hanley, who by the way will be playing his 10th consecutive Boxing Day friendly. Halfbacks Jack Sinfield and debutant Matt Frawley, the former Canberra Raiders and Huddersfield Giants scrum half. Michael Goodamon, Andy Ackers, Justin Sangare, Morgan Gannon, James McDonnell and Cameron Smith. A whole number of Rhinos substitutes, which will probably give you the names when they appear, because the game is underway with Max Jowett putting the ball deep. Trinity in their new away strip, and the Rhinos in their white strip. Goodamon with this drive, the former Catalan man, and Andy Ackers on debut from Salford at acting halfback. Dummy to the left, Sangara was there, pass not given. Frawley at acting halfback, trying to jink his way up towards the halfway line. Referee, by the way, is Tom Grant. Takes Trinity a good 15 metres back. That was a forward pass, and that's a good tackle from Josh Griffin, wearing number 12, the shirt vacated by the likeable Kalepi Tangano. Kick from Jack Sinfield, and of course needs no introduction, living in the shadows no doubt of his famous father Kevin. Penalty for Trinity. for a scruffy tackle on Max Jowett. There's no Jermaine McGilvery, there's no Mason Leno nor Liam Kay, all still not fully fit. In fact, Liam Kay and Jay Pitts injured in training. Mason Leno's had surgery, Jerry McGilvery's had surgery. And Luke Gale, believe it or not, I'd forgotten, is suspended from an indiscretion in the last match of last season. Griffin with the drive, 8 metres inside the Leeds half. Tommy Doyle, the former Keighley man and acting halfback. And this is Josh Bowden. Throws the ball through his legs. That's one of the new rules, or a correction in the rules, because you've always had to touch the ball in his hand. The new rule says the players have got to be seen to be playing at the ball. Despite a number of seasons where the players just roll it through the legs. I'm frustrated already. I haven't apologised for the trumpeter and the little drummer boy down below. No doubt you heard it in the early introductions. No doubt you'll hear it throughout the game. Ball handed on. Romain Franco drops on the ball. Trinity in possession. Just a couple of metres inside the Rhinos half. Miles Lawford, signed mid-season, the 20-year-old from the Bulls. He was at acting halfback. And now it's Tommy Doyle. Dummy from Koza, the former Featherstone man. Bowden with the offload. Liam Hood playing at centre half. Jowett. Nice run from Ollie Pratt. He's been gifted the number 3 shirt, being told, there it is, Ollie. Make it your own, mate. And why wouldn't he? A Tony with his first drive, 10 metres out on the last tackle. Doyle to the right. Hood. Lawford with the kick into the corner. Try Trinity. Touch judges happy. Referees happy. Try Trinity's. Romain Franco scored with just 3.5 minutes on my watch, and Trinity lead the Rhinos in the Wetherby Whaler Festive Challenge match by 4 points to 0 with a kick to come. Deft little kick from the boot of Lawford. And pace from Franco to make sure he touched the ball down just this side of the dead ball line. Couldn't be in a better start, Andy, could it? Talking to Max Jowett in an interview we did 10 days or so ago, we talked about goal kicking duties. Well, it's Max Jowett who's got the hard one, just a couple of metres in from this right touchline side. Scrum half Miles Lawford, also a kicker. And in an interview we did with Miles Lawford, he said he was hoping to take a few attempts at goal. Well, we'll wait and see. Thanks for joining Andy and myself. Less than a metre in from this near touchline side, as you can see. I won't get a good shot of this. Here we go. Oh, it's just to the right-hand side of the post. Good attempt from Max Jowett. But it remains 4-0, courtesy of the Romain Franco try. Good approach work. Liam Hood did well, and then a nice little kick from Miles Lawford. And a good finish from Franco. Short kick off from the Rhinos. Now, was it tapped back by the Rhinos? It was, you know, and Thornley couldn't get to that ball. Frawley had acting half-back. Ash Handley, veteran of these matches now, 10th in consecutive years. Takes some doing that. Hackers to the right. Skipper of the Leeds nowadays is this man, Cameron Smith. Hackers had looked to his left. I thought it was going right. Hackers almost through the gap. Back to one. Sangare, the Frenchman. Just 5 metres out. Trinity's got to defend now. And defend they do. Goes deep to Sinfield. Smith, and then the short pass into the hands of James McDonald. Good defence, Trinity. Back to the left again this time. Dummy from Matt Frawley. Played at Huddersfield Giants just a few seasons ago with scrum half. Sinfield again with the dummy. Good defence, Tommy Doyle, the hooker. 24-year-old Tommy Doyle. He comes left this time from Cameron Smith. Griffin missed the tackle. Last tackle, says referee Tom Grant. A couple of metres out. Sinfield runs it. Overhead pass. Kick into the corner. It's gone into touch. Darrell Alfords puts the ball into touch. Turnover Trinity, only 10 metres from their own goal line. Touch judge comes on. I'll be mentioning that throughout this next season. Why? Why has he come on? First touch for debutant Lachlan Walmsley, last season's Championship Player of the Year, the Halifax winger. Ollie Pratt with a chance to drive the ball into 3 Rhinos defenders. Although Sangara drifted off, didn't he? Back to the left, skipper for the day, Maddie Ashurst. Looked a bit high from McDonald. Tony, will he reach the 40-metre line? Not quite. Penalty Trinity. Hands on at the tackle, says referee Tom Grant. 4-0 it remains, remember. 8 minutes on my watch. Jowett finds touch just short of the halfway line. Tap and drive from Thornley. Hey, it makes 10, 12 good metres. Griffin at acting half-back. Lawford first receiver, looking for the runners, no doubt. Kozer across the 10-metre line. Doyle's got the options. He goes to the left. He dummies, offloads. Nice pass from Hood to Ashurst inside the Rhinos 20. Well, nearly. Bowden to within 15 metres. Another chance for Trinity. Doyle away from acting halfback and inside the 10. Who's going to go at acting halfback? Liam Hood. Well, he's done that before, hasn't he? Last tackle. Short pass to Bowden. Tony, I hope he's counted the tackles. It's Lawford again and another kick. This time Hanley cleans up, goes into the in-goal area. It's going to be a goal line dropout in the field of play when he took that ball, and Franco did well. It's good to be back, Andy, isn't it? Certainly is, says Andy Davis. Beautiful morning, clear blue sky. There's a few clouds away to the left, but sun shining bright. And another short goal line dropout. Oh, it went straight into the hands of Tommy Doyle. Trinity have got 6, just about 11 metres from the Rhinos half, and that's back to 1. Some will say it matters not because it's the first tackle. Tony does well to carry the ball to within 5. Tommy Doyle on his own. I think Josh Bowden came a little bit early. Lawford had acting half-back. This is Liam Hood. Kozer. There's a gap for skipper Ashurst. There's a try for Matty Ashurst. Left-hand side of the approach. Kozer did well. Somebody said he's a good offloader of the ball. Into the 11th minute. Ashurst the try scorer. 8-0. Kick to come. Leeds trying that short goal line dropout just simply did not work, did it? Referee having a word with try scorer Matty Ashurst. Any number of Leeds Rhinos subs warming up. Good following of Wakey fans, Andy. Taking in the sun, most of them. Max Jowett's midway between the left post and the far left touchline side. This for Trinity to hit double figures early in the game. Max Jowett goals, the Matty Ashurst try. Trinity lead the Rhinos 10 points to 0. I thought he'd been quiet, Andy. Rupper tum tum, me and my drum. Now then, I wonder whether the Rhinos are going to go short again. They are, you know, from Miller's kick-off. Tips back again. Chance for Jowett. Has Jowett got the pace? Oh, Jowett's going to go in the right-hand corner. It's not working, Leeds Rhinos. These short kick-offs are not working. Good challenge from Ian Thornley. The ball went loose. Jowett goes in from 40 metres with pace. 14-0. 3 tries in the opening 13 minutes. I'm sure it is, Andy, but that's in the can, isn't it? Of course it is, he says. I sometimes wish, you know, that our viewers could hear your comments. Puffing now is Max. Why wouldn't you? Before he moved to sprint into the right corner. Showed pace as well. Went away from Lachlan Miller, the fullback. I wonder whether Rhinos will go short from the kick-off. I'd be calling, put it deep, put them in their own 20. Which is about half a metre easier than the one he put just to the right side of the upright from the Franco try. I wonder if he's learned anything from that one. Can Max Jowett convert his own try? Oh, he can, you know. He can, you know. Right from the touchline side, Jowett does indeed convert his own try. Rhinos 0, Trinity 16. Oh, surprise, surprise. Oh, listen at the cheers from the Rhino supporters. I think they were cheering the kick deep because it just has not worked. And here comes Franco, the early try scorer. Drifting in from his wing. 16-0, 15 minutes on my watch, you would have thought it. He's rolled it through his legs as Franco. The players have got to learn. Trinity have gifted possession to the Rhinos just 12 metres out. Got to be seen to be attempting to play the ball. Drive from Gudeman into the Trinity 10 metre zone. This is Cameron Smith, keep him out, ball come out in one hand. Tackle made. Tony was there, so was Ashurst. Run round. Roberts goes towards this near touchline side, covered by Franco and Thornley. Long pass from Frawley to Miller. Miller pushes away Griffin. Thornley hangs on, bundles him back a couple of metres. Good defence, Griffin and Thornley. He's lost the ball. Better defence from Griffin and Thornley, and a little tap of the palms of the hands, just a congratulation tap from Tony, Jowett. We've seen the enthusiasm in training, haven't we, and in the gym and in the wrestling room, but it's they've carried it out there as well. They've got to learn this rule. Twice they've been penalised for not playing the ball correctly. Fortunately for us, Leeds haven't made it pay. Scrum to be fed by Miles Lawford. Pratt. Oh, that looked a little bit high. Penalty Trinity. It was high from Jack Smith, the defender. Max Jowett just settling it down. Finds touch 5 metres inside the Rhinos half. Pratt this time with the offload. Ashurst finds Renault for Tony. Koza with the offload. Lawford with the inside pass to the right sided second row forward Josh Griffin. Ball's gone loose. He's lost it. Josh Griffin was too busy watching the big screen away to the left that's shown the incident. He was looking to see whether the ball was lost or was knocked out by the Rhinos. It matters not a jot because referee Tom Grant has given Leeds Rhinos the scrum, and a little jinking run from fullback Miller. 4 Trinity defenders are bundling the fullback way back towards the Rhinos goal line. Balls come out, penalty Rhinos. They'll restart this next set of 6, 4 or 5 metres inside the Trinity half. The drive from Goudeman. Hackers takes it to the right. Sangare. Good defence by Coates there on that occasion. Cameron Smith this time, still going. Frawley, short pass, chance for Morgan Gannon. He's gone to within a metre of the Trinity line. Pressure on the Trinity whitewash. Smith, Sangare, that's good defence. And it's the last tackle. We've got to defend this last tackle. It was Ashurst who made the tackle. Frawley, they're running it, bit of juggling. Hold the ball, and it's the turnover, and it remains 16 points to 0, 20 minutes gone. Trinity in the lead. Drive from Thornley. Lee's offside. Easy meters for Trinity. Max Joy again, just catching a breath. Here we go. 10 metres short of the halfway line. Franco's coming to take the tap. And takes a drive. Josh Bowden crosses the halfway line. Tommy Doyle acting up, and he plays the ball with his foot. Koza offloads, Jowett, cut out past Lachlan Walmsley. First real running chance. I was keeping my eye on Max Jowett. Late challenge, I thought he'd taken the knock. He's up on his feet, is Jowett. Tony with the offload. Bowden drives onto the 10 and beyond. Another try now would be great, wouldn't it? Back to the left with Liam Hood back inside to, is it Matthew Coaser? Last tackle, Tommy Dawes, Sean go maybe from the young hooker. Cut out pass, it didn't find Ranulph Tony, and it'll be the turnover. No, it won't, it'll be a tap 20. Wanted to take a quickie. Referee wouldn't let him and the fans weren't happy. Daryl Alfords is coming from his wing. Sam Lissone is on for Justin Sangara for the Rhinos. Not letting him up to play the ball. And another silly penalty. Jack Sinfield finds touch. 10 metres inside the Trinity half. First touch from substitute Lissone. Almost up to the 30. Goudemont again, the former Catalan man. Just short of the 20, which is a red line, by the way. So he's the 40. Frawley back to the right with Miller. He looks as though he's got pace. Ollie Pratt came in on the angle and made a good tackle. But pressure on the Trinity line again, and so far they've defended well. No way through for Cam Smith. 8 out. Ackers goes back to the right with Sinfield. Referee allows play to go, and he hadn't called held. Smith, Frawley, good defence, cracking defence from Ian Thornley on Morgan Gannon. Kick for the corner. Come on, Romain. Hanley gathers. Great defence again, Trinity. Brilliant defence. Who was there? Jowett, Griffin and Franco. Somebody's got to put the hand up and say, I'll drive it away. Coaster takes the ball, bundle back into the in-goal area. Goal line drop out, Trinity. Oh, it wasn't Coaster, it was Franco. That was always going to be tough. Substitution for Trinity, Ranulph Tony making his way to the dugout now. Then let's see if we can see who's come on. Can't see who's come on yet. Oh, it's Caleb Ulela, the Australian. He's a big unit, isn't he, in the yellow boots? Trinity lead Rhinos 16-0, and that's a set restart for the Rhinos. They're now inside Trinity's 30. With Lissone with the drive. Right of centre. Ackers back to the left with Frawley. Short pass. Morgan Gannon. Inside the Trinity 20 now. Left again with Frawley. Gannon loses the ball. Griffin. 10 out. Now they know who's going to take this next drive. Thornley is. They're not going to bundle him back into the in-goal area. Penalty Trinity again. Josh Bowden's off. Debutant Toby Boothroyd, former Cronulla Shark, the 20-year-old in the red, white and blue for the first time. Thornley with the tap restart, Griffin with the drive inside the Rhinos half now. 26 minutes gone on my watch. Good so far. Whaler with his first touch. He's a big lad, isn't he, Andy? And a quick play the ball correctly. Flat pass, Boothroyd, his first touch. Carries it well, extra 5 metres. Short side, Hood. Ollie Pratt offloads. Matthew Coates, 8 out, 9 out maybe. Okay, Oates a metre. It's a lot in it when you're going for that goal line. Boothroyd with a no-nonsense drive. Eddie Batty scored there last year, I remember. No longer with Trinity, of course. Steady Eddie. Deep pass. Kick from Lane Hood. It hit a Leeds player. Walmsley comes back inside. It's back to 1. Trinity have got another set of 6. No panic. Who's there to take the drive? Long pass from Pratt. Ashurst just settles it down 6 or 7 metres out. Tommy Dahl short side with Jowett. Cut out pass. Walmsley can't gather the pass. Idea was right. Execution not quite good enough. But hey, pre-season friendlies, 16-0 in the lead, looking towards halfway line. Why half times rather? Wouldn't you try something? And why wouldn't you try something? Scrum down, head and ball Rhinos. Dummy from centre Roberts, no way through the Trinity defenders. Griffin and Lawford were the 2 Trinity defenders. This is Cameron Smith again, and it's good defence again. Boothroyd, Kosa and Tommy Doyle. Ash Hanley does well for the Rhinos. Set restart again. Griffin messing about at the play of the ball. Short pass from Sinfield into the Trinity half. Cameron Smith almost through the gap. No silly penalties now, Trinity. Keep on side. Don't mess about at the play of the ball. Ackers always looks one way and goes the other, doesn't he? Ollie Pratt does well, coming well on the angle. Keeping Leeds Rhinos outside the Trinity 30. Oh, there's an elbow from the Leeds player, and it's a penalty to Trinity. Coach Rowan Smith won't be happy with that stupidity from the Rhinos player. Physio having a word with Ollie Pratt. Looks to be okay. Or is he just passing around the water? I think that's what he's doing. Thumbs up for everybody. Joyett finds touch on the halfway line. Ollie Pratt will take the restart, will he? And the drive. 5 metres inside the Rhinos half. 16-0 Trinity lead. 3 tries, 2 conversions. Nowhere to go for Toby Boothroyd. He's got to take the drive. Ooh, the defenders come in hard on little Miles Lawford, and he took the tackle. I think has he felt it? Yeah, he's holding the back of his neck. A Whaler across the... there's blood coming from the head of Lawford. He's shouting for some assistance from the dugout. Goes with the offload to Boothroyd. To within 10, 11 maybe. And again, okay, who's to a metre. To the left with Hood. Ashurst had to juggle a little bit. Turnover, we didn't have a kicker in position. Physio has a look at the blood from Lawford's back of his head. Referee stops, the official timekeepers watches. And the water carriers come on. My watch says we played 31 minutes. Great start from Trinity when Lawford put a kick into the right corner. Romain Franco was quick enough to touch the ball down. Mate Ashurst crossed just 7 minutes later. A lovely offload from back row forward Koza. Jowett converted that one. And then from the short kick-off, The ball went loose just inside the Rhinos half. Jowett scooped the ball up in his pace, took him into the right corner. And after a few minutes, well, a few seconds, taking in the big breaths, taking in the air, Jowett converted his own try. Right from the touchline side. We'll recognise Miles Lawford now, won't we, with the bandage round the head. Clearly a blooded wound. Alford says in from his wing, he's been quiet. And again, no ways through for Lysoni. Thornley's there, Griffin's there, and Lawford's just a bit of pushing and a tugging just to complete the tackle. We thought Ackers was coming down the short side. Griffin does well. Back of the neck tackle from Griffin, or was it Tommy Doyle? Penalty Rhinos. Sinfield with the kick. Hanley tap and drive. Makes 10. In fact, he's made more than 10 metres. Hackers to the right with Frawley looking for the runners, and then the offload wide to Sinfield. McDonnell. Ollie Pratt and his wingman Lachlan Walmsley to the defending for the red, white and blue. Jared O'Connor's on and drives to within 8. Sinfield, Smith, Frawley, Thornley in again. Oh, he's offloaded the ball. The centre did well, Lewis Roberts. Hanley with a short pass. Boothroyd with a good hit with the right shoulder. Lysoni this time with the offload. Hesitation from Sinfield. Miller brings it back from whence it came. Kick. Trinity's defenders haven't got back. Rhinos try Lewis Roberts. "33 minutes on my watch. Trinity defenders breach for the first time of the match. Brought it back to the left, did the Rhinos.
Try scorer for Leeds Rhinos, number 24, Wetherby Whaler
Try scored 10 metres in from this left touchline side. Nicely weighted kick from Lachlan Miller, the fullback. And the Trinity defenders just couldn't get back. Sinfield's brought the ball back just beyond the 20-metre line. And converts a try. Rhino 6, Trinity 16 on my watch within the last 5 minutes. Just a little bit of stoppage time. Just puts a little bit of tarnish on a brilliant first half from Trinity. Justin Sangara back on. Harvey Smith's on the hooker, made his debut in the end of the season last year. Academy International, great future forecast for Harvey Smith. Hey, I'll tell you what though, Tommy Doyle's looked lively, the hooker that he's replaced. Been impressed with Tommy Doyle. You're impressed with that? Oh, Tommy Doyle's still out there. Told me he can play loose forward, so I wonder if that's what he's doing. Dummy from Ackers, crosses the halfway line. Oh, come on, don't let him score again. Kick from the left boot of Frawley. Jowett catches it on the 10-metre line. Griffin's walking back gingerly, not holding, but just stretching that right leg. No way through for Romain Franco. Here comes Thornley. Oh, he misses out. Thornley does Harvey Smith, and it's Walmsley that takes the drive. Couple of steps from Liam Hood. Ooh, and then the short pass to Griffin. Not sure Griff was expecting that one. This is Tommy Doyle. He's obviously gone to loose forward. Kick from Lawford, straight into the waiting arms of Lachlan Miller. Trinity have got on my watch 2.5 minutes to defend. Try scorer Roberts picks up a loose ball. It was a poor pass. And Hanley runs about 25 metres and makes nothing. Alfords again in from his wing. He's come looking for action, hasn't he? He's been starved of the action. And an upper body tackle from Thornley. Griffin. Short side Miller. Frawley. That's good defence from wingman Franco. Sangare running wide. Both right defends along with Tommy Doyle. And Ashurst. Gannon with the skip. There's a gap. Back to 1. Another 6 tackles for Trinity to defend inside their own 10 metres. We're approaching the final minute of normal time. Sangare with the drive. Come on, switch on, Trinity. Andy Ackers. Deep ball, Sinfield. Miller into the line. Walmsley's intercepted. Now then, Lachlan Walmsley, the Australian debutant. Can you go from 20 metres inside the Trinity half? Of course he can. Try Trinity. 4th of the match. And Trinity have hit 20. Just when I'm getting a little bit nervous and just wondering whether the Rhinos are going to close the gap. What do I know, Andy Davies? Ball goes Luke. Walmsley's got the pace. Scores his first try in the Trinity colours. Let's hope it's the first of many. I'm sure it will be. I want to say he went the length of the field, Andy, but you'll only prove me wrong. So I'll say he went from about 70. Who's arguing? I'm impressed, Andy. You, Andy? 20 points to 6, kick to come. And Lachlan Walmsley says, why don't I attempt to convert my own try? Jack Croft is come on. My stopwatch says we've done almost a minute of stoppage time. Ten metres in from the left touchline side. I wonder if Max Jowett's taken a knock or maybe got a little bit of a pull. Walmsley, does he convert his own try? Yes, he does, you know. Leeds Rhinos 6, Trinity 22. Good goal from Walmsley. And the half-time hooter's gone. What a great half from the Trinity lads. 16 points to the lead after the first quarter. Tries from Franco, Ashurst and Jowett. 2 conversions from Jowett. And then Trinity's defenders were called upon. And they did it perfectly until just 5 minutes before the break, when a kick from fullback Miller saw Lewis Roberts score the try and Sinfield converted. But Trinity weren't finished. The ball went loose in the final minute of the first half. Walmsley scooped the ball up, went quite a long way, I'll say, and scored the try. Then he converted his own try. It's halfway. It's half time here at Headingley. Boxing Day's Wetherby Whaler Festive Challenge, and Trinity lead the Leeds Rhinos by 22 points to 6. Second half to come here at Headingley in this Boxing Day Wetherby Whaler Festive Challenge match. Trinity leading the Rhinos 22 points to 6 at the break. More of the same, I say. Notice that Max Jowett came out of the tunnel with his tracksuit top on, so I'm just wondering who's going to be going to fullback. Looks as though it could be Lachlan Walmsley. Looks as though Croft is coming onto this left wing. Wondered why Max hadn't taken that last conversion to the Walmsley try, but it didn't matter, did it? Walmsley converted his own. Right, here we go. More of the same, please. Trinity will get the first touch in the second half. Walford gathers. Whaler drives. Harvey Smith at acting halfback. Tommy Doyle to the left. Toby Boothroyd to the left. Tommy Doyle was to his right. Comes left again with Ashurst. Boothroyd again. A little skip. Do you think I could drop this half-drunk cup of cold tea on that drummer boy's head, Andy? Because he's starting to annoy me in the second half. Last tackle, Trinity just a metre inside the Rhinos half. Smith to the right, Lawford will kick. It hits the Leeds player. Still the last tackle, Griff. Now Griffin kicks. Rhinos in possession just 15 metres from their own goal line. Holfort's the wingman. Ten short of the halfway line. Trinity defending early in this early exchanges of this second half. Last tackle, Trinity have got to defend the kick. Walmsley, by the way, has gone to full-back. And Frawley, left-footed kick, puts it high. It's not gone too deep. Romain Franco gathers, goes to ground. Caleb Uela walking back. Remember to touch your foot. Thornley impressive in the first half, particularly in defence with this drive. And Ollie Pratt's moved in from his centre. Jack Croft has gone on the left wing as well, in the orange boots. Ollie Pratt loses a few metres. Walmsley at first receiver. Running repairs for Thornley on the far side of the field, but I think he's okay. Hood sends the pass to his left, intercepted by Jack Smith. And the Rhinos will score the first try of the second half in just 3 minutes. They've hit double figures, 10 points to 22 with a kick to come. We'll not keep the drummer boy quiet now for the next few minutes. Keep your head up, Liam Hood. It happens. You can't hear a word. What do you think I'm doing? Andy just saying he can't hear a word with that thing. Did he call it a thing? It's a drum. I know what you mean. 20 metres in from this right touchline side, Jack Sinfield has only brought the ball back about 16 metres. Jack Sinfield has converted the Jack Smith try for the Rhinos. Just 10 points between the sides now at 12 points to 22. Right, come on Trinity, let's get down the park. Walmsley to get the game back underway and he's gone deep. Sangara across the 30 metre line. Good drive from the Frenchman. Hacker's still on, taking it to the left with Frawley. Miller into the line. Good defence, Franco. He's looked well as Roman Franco in the defensive line. Alford's looking for the runners. Dummies to go left, then he dummies and he's through the gap. He's got support from Cameron Smith. Boothroyd can't make the tackle. Leeds have scored 2 in almost as many minutes. 16-22, now it's game on, I'll tell you. Andy Acker's the creator for the Cameron Smith try.
Try scorer for the Rhinos, number 13, Cameron Smith.
Words of wisdom coming on from Danny Kerman, one of Trinity's assistant coaches, he and Michael Shenton. Simple this for Sinfield. Converts to try, 4 points now between the sides at 18-22. Walmsley goes deep again. Right, let's keep them here like we did in the first half. Sangara again. Boothroyd meets him with that left shoulder. The Whaler's in there to assist, so is Griffin. That's better, Trinity. Quick play the ball, Boothroyd and Walford were there. Quick hands of space on the left side for the Rhinos. Is it Daryl Alford's that's going to score? 3 tries in 6 minutes, all square, 22 apiece. Overlap. Left hand side. Trinity's defence stretched. Darrell Alford's confirmed as the try scorer. Gone a bit sour now, hasn't it? Ten metres in from the far left touchline side, there's a Trinity player receiving treatment. I think the thumbs up has come from the physio. It's Lachlan Walmsley, maybe with a blooded nose. Walmsley's going to the touchline side. Conversion attempt from Sinfield has hit the post, so it stays all square. 22 apiece. Tony's back on. Bowden's back on. And Koza's back on. The big boys are back out there. Now who's going to play full-back? I think it's Romain Franco. Lawford goes deep this time, centre field. Joe Law's back out there for Trinity, or should I say out there for Trinity. On the far right wing. Yeah, Franco's come inside and he's gone to full-back. Played there before, of course, last season. Was it against St Helens, if I recall? Try scorer Alfords with the drive. Kick from Frawley. Franco gathers on the full 10 metres from his own goal line. Brings the ball back at pace, but a little bit on the angle. Leeds have moved in quickly. Liam Hood, adapting half-back. Jack Croft, I think that's Crofty's first touch, isn't it? In fact, it's his first piece of the action. We've played 10.5 minutes of the second half. He came on just before half-time. And this is Joe Law, his father Graham, of course. Former Trinity man, will be here with the Trinity Past Players Association. Guests of the Leeds club, as always. Josh Bowden with the drive. Harvey Smith at acting halfback has gone right to Koza. Griffin on the charge almost up to the halfway line. In fact, he's on the halfway line. Penalty now then, what's this one for? Around the head, according to Tom Grant, the referee. Miles Lawford will find touch, well he should do, and he does. Tap and drive from Joe Law. Harvey Smith at acting halfback. Koza at first receiver. Inside ball to Bowden. 20 out from the Leeds Rhinos Leeds Rhinos line rather. Hood, short pass Ashurst. Inside the Rhinos 10. We need a try. It's all square, remember, 22 apiece. Smith away from acting half-back. That looked a little bit high. The Trinity fans are thinking that at the back of the post. Liam Hood. A Tony. He scored last year, didn't he, when Trinity beat Leeds. Koza, I think that's the last tackle as well. No, it wasn't scripted, that I'm afraid. Turnover. Rhinos' turn to bring the ball away from their own goal line. They'll be looking for the big boys. No silly penalties, Trinity. Not standing square, silly penalty, Trinity. Easy meters for the Rhinos. Sinfield finds touch. Just short of the halfway line. Tap and go from Jack Smith, second half try scorer. Frawley offloads to Tom Nicholson Wotton. He's a new name in the Rhinos outfit. Bridside Trinity's 30. Whoop, had to reach for that, did Lewis Johnson. Ben Littlewood, the substitute, 20 metres out. Cody Johnson operating at acting half-back. Whoop, Joe Law misses the tackle on the gingerhead Lewis Roberts. Last tackle, 20 out. Trinity have got to defend the kick. It's Frawley that'll put it left-footed across the face of the Trinity defenders. Ollie Pratt does well. He's right on the goal line. In fact, he's been tackled in the in-goal area, according to referee Tom Grant. Goal line dropout. Leeds should have another set of 6 at the Trinity defence. Lawford goes deep, almost up to the halfway line. Miller gathers, sends the pass into the hands of Nicholson Wotton, who returns it 15 metres inside the Trinity half. Johnson at acting halfback. Gannon was first receiver. Back to the right with Sinfield. Not going to get past Renew for Tony and Josh Bowden. And Harvey Smith. O'Connor, Frawley, it's 3-on-2. Alfort's in at the left corner. Rhinos lead for the first time in the match. Kick to come, 26-22. Four tries in 15 and a half minutes for the Rhinos. And that's 2 with an overlap.
Second try of the game for Leeds Rhinos, number 19, Darrell Over.
Just running it wide, Rhinos. What appears to be simple rugby. Lachlan Miller has been replaced, the fullback. And Sinfield's right on the touchline side to attempt to convert the Alfort's try, his second of the match. Here we go, up towards the post. Brilliant, that's the only word you can use for it. Brilliant conversion from Jack Sinfield. 28-22. All to do now, Trinity. Come on, lads. Lawford goes deep again. That's better defence. Rhinos running more direct now. Got a backtrack as Franco gathers it on the 20, then he runs another 10 metres inside his own 20 metre zone. Joe Law going to take this drive, is it, or is it going to be Crofty? It's Joe Law. Ollie Pratt this time. 28 metres out from the Trinity line. Trailing now for the first time in the game, Trinity. Jack Cross drifted inside. Here comes Bowden. Doesn't quite reach the halfway line, does he? Eventually, no, he won't go to ground. Short side, Hood sends it back to the right. Lawford will kick. He's gone high. Direct running again from the Rhinos youngsters. Fergus McCormack on for Matt Frawley, the veteran, or should I say the experienced. I'll be more polite. It's Christmas. No way through this time for Jared O'Connor, but he's inside the Trinity half with tackles in the bag. Sinfield, short ball. Pratt does well, his defender as well as Ollie Pratt. Ball goes to ground. Koza drops on the ball. Trinity in possession, albeit inside their own 30. All the players been in the Trinity half this half. Croft. Good Leeds defence. Harvey Smith at acting half back. This is Joe Law. Kane Staveley Carr's on for Trinity, one of the academy players. Here he comes, just right on cue. 8 short of the halfway line. 28-22, remember Trinity trailing now after a great first half. Stepped over the ball. How many penalties is that we've given away? Well, I don't know whether you call them penalties actually, you just give possession to the opposition. Something to work on, definitely. Spinning it wide with Sinfield. McDonald no way through. 9 inside the Trinity half. Johnson back to the left with Sangare. This is Littlewood. Knock on Rhinos. And Trinity in possession and Tommy Doyle ready to come back on. This is Josh Griffin, don't I've mentioned him, have I, in this second half. He's on the halfway line. Tommy Doyle's back on at acting half back for Harvey Smith. Well done, young Smithy. 5 metres inside the Rhinos half. Time's ticking on. We're in the final quarter. 19 minutes remaining. Liam Hood, fullback, Romain Franco, Jack Croft. To within 10, that looked a bit high on Crofty. Right, come on. Maddie Asher's first receiver, although Hood's crying out for the ball. Not the best of passes. Drive from, is it a Tony? I think it is. No, it's Coles there. This is a Tony. He's the dummy runner. Hood, Lawford, Franco into the line. He's going on his own. It's Franco. Less than a metre short. Lawford wants to know who's coming for the ball. Steps back, goes deep. Crossfield kick from the boot of Tommy Doyle. Leeds Rhinos bring it away. That's good. That's a good tackle from Josh Bowden. Chance Trinity comes to naught. Still trailing by 6 at 28 points to 22. Koza gets stuck in, doesn't he, with that right shoulder. That was another good tackle from the Frenchman. Kick from Sinfield, and again Romain Franco's got to retreat towards his own goal line. That's a good kick from Sinfield. Just manages to reach the 10 metre line. Liam Hood's doing big minutes at half-back, isn't he? No way through for Ollie Pratt. Hood will be at acting half-back this time. One or two Trinity players blowing. Good defence by O'Connor on Croft. Bowden puts his hand up, says, I'll take the next carry. Tony, the big man with the drive, makes about 8 or 9 metres. Last tackle, we're short of the 40 metre line. Lawford to the right, Shawlett's got a good heap. It split the two Rhinos defenders. 2 try-man Alfords will bring the ball away, and a long pass. Oh, Crofty was only half a metre away from an interception, which could have levelled the game. But that's a could. Right, we've got to defend now. We've got what? 16 minutes remaining. Plenty of time, of course, trailing 28-22. Whoa, there's a gap in the Trinity defence. And Ruiz Roberts has gone away. Oh, he's passed to nobody. Bounces kindly. Sinfield put to ground on 10 metres out. Plenty of Leeds Rhinos players wanted the ball to the left. That's the way it goes. Sinfield brings it back down the short side. Tackle made. Set restart for some reason. Numbers for the Rhinos. Griffin didn't want to go the length of the field, but he intercepts. And he gets the pass out. Is that the youngster? Staveley Carr, I think it is. Still all to play for, remember. Lawford clapping his hands. Tony drives hard and strong. 10 short of the halfway line. Tommy Doyle at acting halfback. Here comes Josh Bowden, this time with the offload to Liam Hood. Maddie Ashurst, the skipper. Will he be lifting the Wetherby Whaler Festive Challenge trophy as he did last year? Trinity in arrears still at the minute. Remember, 22-6 they led at the break. 28-22. Nice run from Ollie Pratt, he's through the gap. He made another 5 metres on one needed, Pratt. Is it the turnover? Not sure anybody heard the call there. However, Leeds Rhinos in possession. Roberts plays the ball. Tommy Doyle tackles with Manny Ashurst and Josh Bowden. Gannon running it away to the left. Littlewood drives onto the halfway line. Keep them out, keep them out. They've gone short side of the Rhinos. That's where they've looked dangerous in this half. Couple of dummies from Ned McCormack. Whoops, offloading the tackle, keeping it live, Leeds. Last tackle, 25 out. Now Trinity have got to defend the kick. Where's it coming from? It comes to the right to Sinfield. Puts it high into this right corner for the Rhinos. Franco gathers, does well, does the Frenchman. Let's have a look at the time. 13 minutes remaining on my watch, so still plenty of time as Jack Croft can't get through the Leeds Rhinos defenders. Ashurst puffing, blowing, so is Josh Bowden. Caleb O'Whalers come back on. Lawford finds the big Australian. Reaches the 20, but not much farther. This is Koza. Stood wide. One of his traits evidently is the offloading the tackle. Couldn't manage it on that occasion. Goes back to the right with Lawford. Griffin knocks on. I think Griffin was expecting the pass to go behind him. Now the Rhinos knock on. It'll be a scrum, will it? And the Rhinos ball. Gone a bit scrappy, Andy. Stop start at the minute. Sangara's back on for the Rhinos. Matthew Koza, there's a little bit of blood coming from the nose. Official timekeepers will have stopped their watches. I let mine tick on. Just short of 12 minutes on my watch. Sinfield finds Sangara and Liam Hood makes a copybook tackle. Johnson dummies to go down the short side, takes it back open. Corey Johnson at acting halfback. Kick and chase. Crofty's got to get back. Franco gathers in the in-goal area, takes the ball across the dead ball line. Goal line drop out. Trinity. Miles Lawford with the goal line dropout, goes deep again this time. Straight into the waiting hands of Riley Lum, who's come on the field. Been on a while actually. Johnson at acting half back. Back to the right for Nicholson Watton. 20 out. Oops, has that hit a Trinity player? Drop goal from Sinfield. Who else? Who else would it be? Rhinos lead Trinity now by 2 scores at 29 points to 22. Is that an old head on young shoulders? It had to be Andy, didn't it? It had to be a Sinfield. Trinity to score twice. And another substitution sees Jack Croft go a long way round onto the far side of the field. Trinity now goes short. It doesn't go 20, it doesn't go 10 metres. Thomas Delaney's on. Come on to this left wing. Penalty Leeds Rhinos. Right on the centre spot. Just when you need possession. 9,565. Rhinos leading by 7 points in the Wetherby Whaler Festive Challenge match. Boxing Day. Clouded over, but still perfect conditions for rugby league football. Dummy to Sangara. Now it's Sangara in possession. 8 metres out from the Trinity line. It's all gone sour this half, sadly. Liam Hood busy still. O'Connor. Ball out in the tackle, another Leeds Rhinos try. (33-22) kick to come. 5th try of the second half. Mikhail Godeman with his first try for the Rhinos. Looks as though Toby Boothroyd's going to come on for another run. Midway between the left post and the far left touchline side, and Sinfield has converted the try. 29 unanswered second half points for the Rhinos. 35 points to 22. Lawford goes deep. And Tommy Doyle's first at the tackling. A Whaler was there. So is Staveley Carr. All Leeds have got it out and they're keeping the ball alive. Ooh, a bit high from centre Ollie Pratt. I wonder if Ian Thornley's alright. He hasn't been out in the second half, has he? Well, certainly not much of the second half. Sinfield looking for the runners. Johnson away from acting halfback, and then the flip out of the back pocket. Kick from Sinfield. Knock on Trinity. Rhinos will come up with possession. 5 minutes on my watch. Boothroyd is back on. Just 20 years of age. Played at Cronulla Sharks. Scrum centre field, 20 metres out. Back into the heavy traffic for Lum. Johnson and acting halfback, 12 metres out. Sinfield wants to run it again. Inside ball from McCormack. Sangara the dummy runner. O'Connor, Sinfield the kick. Good defence. Great defence from Trinity's Thomas Delaney. Try saving tackle, turnover, Trinity in possession. Matthew Kosa to play the ball, Tommy Doyle out in halfback, but who wants to bring it away? A Whaler does. Three white shirted Leeds Rhinos defenders put the big man to ground. Boothroyd with the next drive. Scooped up by Doyle, one-handed. He's been a big plus for Trinity, as Tommy Doyle. My opinion, of course. Kosa with the drive almost onto the 40. Hudak to reach. Franco into the line. Delaney's going to have to go inside. Ollie Pratt did well, gathered the ball, offloaded in one movement. Knocks on, does Delaney. Get your head up, young man, get your head up. 15 metres inside the Rhinos half. Head and ball to Rowan Smith's side. Sinfield will feed the scrum. Pushing it far left. Now back to the right, looking for the runners. Still going Ben Littlewood. Short of the halfway line. Short side again, and then the inside ball. Trinity's defence had to be alive, and it was. Tommy Doyle's there. O'Connor, Sinfield, the inside ball. Leeds running it wide and running it well. McDonald takes the tackle. 12:30 now. Pressure on the Trinity line in the last couple of minutes. O'Connor pushing it wide to Sinfield. They've linked well. Littlewood takes it down the short side and Trinity defend. Miles Lawford was there. Sinfield dummies. Support on his right shoulder. Tom Nicholson, Watton, the try scorer. They've hit 39, and with this goal they'll hit 40.
Try scorer for the Rhinos, number 30, Tom Nicholson Walter. And so sponsored by Deep Living Trinity.
Sinfield converts. The referee blows the final hooter here at Headingley Stadium. Great first half for Trinity, and a lot to be taken from that first half. But in the second, sadly not so good. Many changes, youngsters giving effort, but the effort wasn't enough. Leeds Rhinos kept the ball alive. 6 second half tries. Sinfield dictated play, then dropped the goal to put them 2 scores ahead. Trinity, too many mistakes, particularly that new play the ball rule. Just wonder what's the matter with Max Jowett. Wonder what's the matter with centre Ian Thornley and winger Lachlan Walmsley, who we saw in the first half showing pace and his goal kicking skills. Disappointment then for the Trinity followers. There've been plenty here, but thanks for sticking with me, TC, and cameraman Andy Davis. Hope you enjoyed our coverage. We'll be back for the rest of the Trinity preparation for the Championship in 2024. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas and New Year. We'll see you soon. It's finished here at Headingley. Disappointment for Trinity. It's come out Leeds Rhinos 41, Trinity 22.